Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Wellness Wednesday. I'm Christy Gammon, your doTERRA wellness advocate. And as always, I'm so excited to be here with you. Let's talk today about resolutions versus goals. Here in the new year, there's a lot of chatter about resolutions, but I want to challenge you because how long do people talk about resolutions? You hear about them in January. And I think at best, if someone's still talking about a resolution in February, they're like a unicorn. Um, for whatever reason, my experience has been that the enemy of perfection usually sneaks in. And if you haven't maintained your resolution to this standard of perfectionism, then as human beings, we tend to just quit and walk away from these resolutions altogether. And so, what I would like to suggest and offer to you today first is that success leaves clues. And second is that successful people talk about goals all year long. And so you'll hear them talking about setting goals, making progress toward their goals, as needed, course correcting and refreshing their goals, then making more progress on their goals, and finally reflecting on their goals and celebrating wins and victories they've had over the course of whatever period of time you want to define. Doesn't that sound better? So my post from yesterday said, "He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything." So let's focus in on some healthy goals, some goals that you can set at the beginning of the year and follow through on throughout the year, anchoring into healthy habits that are going to serve you well and help you live your life to the full. So let's just do a quick review of the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid and go over some of those foundations of health from which you may want to pull and start setting a goal or two. So the base level of the pyramid is food, water, digestion, and elimination. Up from that, we have movement, sunshine, and oxygen. Up from that, we have sleep or rest and stress management. Above that, it's toxic load and cleansing. Above that is informed self-care. And I always like to put some emphasis on that word informed because I think there's a lot of misinformation around self-care and just knowing what it is and what it isn't. Couple quick examples of what it can be. Certainly everything I've just mentioned through those foundations of health so far. And then also things that spark your joy, that speak to your heart and your happiness. And maybe that looks like a day at the spa. But conversely, your self-care does not necessarily have to cost money. And it certainly does not involve laziness or doing nothing. It's very not only informed, but intentional. And then finally, proactive medical care up at the top. And by proactive, I mean those intentions we set with professionals in our medical community, whether that looks like your general practitioner, a female doctor, chiropractor, whatever that looks like for you, even dentist and eye doctor, just setting those regular appointments to come in and set baselines in the beginning and then check against those as you go on. So annual exams and check-ins, wellness visits, things like that. If you want more detail on any of those 6 tiers of the wellness pyramid, then I want to direct you back to our season 1 of Wellness Wednesdays, episodes 19, 20, and 21, 23, 24, and 25. Each one of those is completely dedicated to each one of the different tiers of the pyramid so that you can go deeper on any of them. There are recommendations for essential oils and products that can support you in your goals in each of those areas. What I would like to recommend as we all kick off the new year here together is one personal goal and one professional goal at a time. And once again, you get to decide the time frame that's working for you. It can be one personal goal and one professional goal per week, per month, per season, as long as it takes for you to be able to anchor in that new healthy habit and then stack on top of it. And then the challenge that I want to give you is that your goal that you set is clear and specific. So let me give you just a very quick example, really easy one. Lots of people say, I want to or I need to drink more water, which is great. The concept behind it is perfect, but that's so vague. So if you drink zero amount of water one day, no water at all, and you just have a sip the next day, you're satisfying that goal. That's not going to get you healthy very quickly. So I'm going to recommend much more clear and specific than just drink more water. I would like to see you say something like, I'm going to drink half my body weight in ounces of water every day. Very clear, very specific. You know if you're doing that or not. Now, if you could use some support in goal setting, breaking down your goals, being able to take meaningful action toward them, the accountability around them, and so much more, then I would like to invite you to join me for my next Refresh Your Life group coaching experience, and there'll be more information coming out about that. If just the mere mention of it sounds good to you, group experience, accountability, it's very reasonably priced. I even have a buy one, get one special for this New Year opportunity. So for $100, you and a friend can come together and experience not only the foundations of health, but success principles, spiritual formational practices, and all kinds of goodness to help you kick off your year on the right foot. So as you launch into setting your goals, I have a few oils to recommend to support you. First up is wild orange. That's the oil of abundance. Always good to be in that abundance mindset as you set goals. Just remind yourself how capable you are, what's possible. As a child of God, we get to tap into his unlimited resources and plans and purpose for our life. And so wild orange is great to activate that feeling of abundance. Next, I have two choices, either motivate or, get facing the right way, passion. These are two of our emotional aromatherapy blends. And if you're looking to maybe start dreaming again, encourage yourself to get back into what is my purpose behind the goals that I want to set, then I recommend passion. If you've got your goals and just need some motivation to get you moving into meaningful action, then motivation is the choice for you. And finally, cypress. Love this oil of motion and flow. If you're feeling stuck, it's a great one to help get you unstuck. And just as a quick diffuser blend recommendation, throw a couple of drops of wild orange and a couple of drops of cypress together. That was my New Year blend recommendation. It's perfect for that out with the old, in with the new that we are trying to move into. So I hope today's Wellness Wednesday was a blessing to you, and I hope it was also a source of hope for you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, here's to your continued health and wellness. Take care.